Hey y'all, it is Tia from Tarot by Tia, and I'm back with another video. I'm sorry this weekly is a little bit late. Lots of things happened that I was not expecting. But here we are. We're gonna do what we can. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try and make this like less than, 3 hours. But anyway, we wanna know what's coming for us collectively the rest of this week. When you watch this in the future, if it is not the same week that it is posted, you could still get a message. What's coming for us this week? Is Friday the 13th or the 14th? Okay, Friday's the 12th, so I'm not sure what I'm talking about. But anyway, sorry. For some reason, I was thinking this Friday was Friday the 13th, but that could also be something relevant to someone out there. Maybe you're watching this around Halloween. Maybe you like those movies. Right, so you've got Six of Swords, the Sun. Just those two cards look good. And then there's the Moon. How very interesting. So there was a solar eclipse this week, and that seems like a very literal, you know, interpretation of what was happening on Monday. And you've got the Nine of Wands. So collectively, people were outside watching the solar eclipse. People were enamored with it. This week, I feel like there's just a lot of analyzing what's going on there. There's a lot of like talking about what happened, what was seen. There are a lot of people who had like spiritual psychosis regarding the celestial event. These eclipses have been happening for eons, eons upon eons, right? And this planet hasn't exploded. The eclipses haven't wiped people off of the planet, and it feels like some people coming to the realization that they got scammed. The ones who, they're like, "Oh my God, we're gonna die," whatever, whatever. It feels like they're coming to certain realizations, disillusionment. This this gives me like disillusionment vibes for sure with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be a card of like mental exhaustion. It can also be a card of mental illness. So it really feels like some people coming to the realization that maybe everything wasn't what it seemed. And with the sun in the middle of everything, it's like the energy going toward the sun. So it feels like illumination. Illumination more than anything. A light is being shined on a lot of things. You may also find benefit in looking at your chart to see where the solar eclipse took place or where the next one will be, excuse me, take place. Solar lunar eclipse. We also had a lunar eclipse last month. So yeah, actually, yeah, it's really feeling like a little bit of realization. There's a lot of realizations and epiphanies happening. You know, People realizing that what they were holding on to was not stable. What they were holding on to is not like, it's not what it seems. We're going to look at the moon. Tower. Why is it reversed? Hold on. Okay, so I don't know why the tower is reversed. These cards are upright. I was getting tower vibes because on the moon card, there are two towers in the background. So this feels like somebody like escaping at the last minute, like avoiding danger or not having, like as they realize something, if it's like if they accept whatever the realization is, they accept whatever the epiphany is, and they run with it, they work with it. It feels like avoiding disaster. What is this tower card about? The Knight of Pentacles tried to flip over. The Devil. All right, so this could also be about like addictions. I feel like there's a light being shown on things in the darkness because when you wander around in the dark, right, you can't really see things very well. Even if you've walked through or driven through somewhere during the daytime, through that area, and you like kind of know that area, it still kind of feels weird. It still, is dark and hard to see what's going on. Sometimes it even feels like a different place at night, and it feels like the sun just bringing light. Somebody also seems to be traveling and narrowly missing something in the road. It's like their headlights. You might see a dog, or somebody might see a dog in the road. Three of Cups. So definitely feeling like also more information about the TikTok ban. The Three of Cups can be a card of social media. And there goes at the bottom of the deck, the Justice card. So yeah, illumination on that. Even more like more information coming out about why Meta is going so hard after TikTok because Meta has their lobbyists going after TikTok because I believe, or somebody somewhere told me that it's about TikTok taking a large share of the market from Meta because Meta has been stealing our information for years. Why should TikTok be more harshly punished and Meta not get any punishment at all? But anyway, the Nine of Wands. 6 of Cups, things from the past coming back around again. So I'm not really surprised at all. We do have Capricorn and Scorpio energy here. Pluto moved out of Capricorn into Scorpio. So it would not surprise me if, like I said before, more corruption being exposed. Really, honestly, things coming back from the past, things coming out of the dark into the light. Yep, to be re-examined for a second time. Lots of Scorpio energy here. This Queen of Pentacles has come out a lot recently. Feels like maybe earth signs, um, fixed signs, the fixed earth sign having a good time or like having more luck. just like in general, things, being on their side, karma being on their side. So it really definitely feels like a very karmic week for the collective. Things, like I said before, coming out of the dark into the light, and like narrow misses, but there's still being like things that need to be addressed. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead to Aries. We're gonna see what is coming for our Aries people this week. I'm just gonna use my phone to make sure I don't miss anybody. Actually, I'm gonna use the computer. How about that? Aries is being done now. All right, so what is coming for this week? So Moon rising, Venus, Mars, wherever the king is. Okay, cups fell on the floor. There goes the chariot. Oh, those two wanted to come out together. We've been looking at Aries over the last few weeks. It really feels like y'all are going through it or you're putting somebody else through it. There goes Aries energy. You've got Cancer out here. To me, this card comes off a little bit as a Scorpio card. Y'all keep getting the Five of Swords. So either you are like in mental conflict, either you are like in mental conflict, um, emotional conflict. Maybe you guys have ADHD. This Five of Swords shows up a lot for people. I don't know why, but I don't know why, but it for some reason it shows up a lot for people with ADHD. Um, and either you guys are like in mental conflict, so that's the easiest way to read it, or you are doing something towards someone or someone's doing something toward you that is malicious and vicious and like underhanded. Let's look at the Knight of Swords with the Five of Swords, please. It does look like there's the energy of starting over. You're not starting at zero, but you're like at the beginning with the one. This is Aries season, so happy birthday, guys. Ugh. Hanged Pisces energy. It feels like if somebody's doing something sneakily or like behind someone else's back, it feels like somebody getting caught up. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, especially if it has something to do with money or paying money. There goes the Wheel of Fortune. It feels like whatever side of the wheel you're on, if you've gotten it ill-gotten, if it's ill-gotten gains, I feel like the wheel is going to turn against you. If it's 'cause this is a karmic week, it feels like if it is that you are being treated poorly, somebody's doing the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords against you. It feels like the wheel turning towards you guys. If you're trying not to pay someone something, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, um, that you owe them, this is not going to go in your favor. You're going to get caught with the hangman. If it's something against you, it feels like the person that's doing it against you is going to get caught. Let's look at especially if it's a like you got a side piece or there's too many people, you know, if you're lying on bit like to get benefits, if you're lying to avoid something financial, it feels like that's gonna blow up in your face. Tower in the background. For something that this already blew up in your face, and this is just you having to like basically make amends for whatever it is that you are going through, or somebody having to do that towards you. You guys just take it how it resonates. The Wheel of Fortune came out again. It flew over there on the floor. You know what? We're not doing this today, y'all. We're not doing this. These all came out. That's the man with the money. See if they come out again. Is there anything more Aries we can know about the situation? Definitely feels like there's a speed. It feels like a lot of things speeding up for you guys. There's also a card of travel here. It really feels like traveling, but it really looks like y'all make sure you don't roll over anything sharp. Make sure your tires are good. Seven of Cups. So I don't like that with the Three of Cups here. It feels like too many things going on. It feels like being found out. It feels um like whatever is going on here, I feel like the person's going to be found out. There's going to be a lot of things going on. Um, I heard somewhere earlier. I was listening to one of those like stories from Reddit where the person was like, if you're gonna do something stupid, do it smart. So if you guys are caught up in something, or somebody around you is caught up in something, it really feels like um you might get somebody might tell on you, or you might tell on somebody. I understand that sometimes you can't do everything perfectly, and sometimes you have to do things that might not be socially acceptable, especially when it comes to making money. But be very mindful. Sometimes those things can come back to bite you. So we're doing Taurus now. And I always like this deck for Taurus because it's so golden and lots of reverse cards in this deck. We're just going to see what happens, how the cards feel, and we'll just go from there. So, all right, Taurus, we want to know what's coming for you guys over the next, for this week. There's people this week. We want to look at what Venus is doing right now. Can't tell you what sign it is right now. I think it's in, I think Venus is in, it's either in Aries or it's in Pisces right now. And that would be the 11th and 12th house for Taurus people. We also have Taurus, Uranus, and Taurus Jupiter transits. So you guys may just, in general, be finding yourselves having a better time, things going more your way. Also, just having good ideas. People just might be nicer to you. Just things like that. Take advantage of this Jupiter in your sign. Jupiter is very, very auspicious. All right, I know it's going for our Taurus people this week. Hmm. All right. We've got Page of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Six of Pentacles. So it actually, for you guys, even though they're reversed, It's coming off very much as things still going your way. Be mindful that, your nerves don't get shot. Be mindful that you guys aren't, worrying over too many things and things of that nature. But anyway, here with the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Wands reversed, and the Six of Pentacles here, it feels like you guys actually getting something. Or you might receive money, you might find another job, somebody might give you something financial. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Cups reversed. So the Seven of Cups can be a card of like having a lot of options. Sometimes it can be kind of bewildering to have so many things. It's like stress, overwhelm, things of that nature. It feels like, with it being reversed here and the Knight of Wands being on the top, it's like somebody, it really feels like, since this card can be a card of options, maybe even having too many options, with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like choosing an option and moving in the direction toward the future here, especially with the Page of Wands here. It's like you choose an option, especially if it's a financial thing. You take it, you start to work with it. You're like, I'm not letting anything get in my way with the top of Wands here and the Four of Pentacles reversed. It's like you might even have to pay something, like invest money to receive something. And it feels like that's what you guys do. This week it's like you choose a direction from this. You basically take off toward the future. You have a foothold and then you start like building a ladder, basically, if that makes sense. So that's actually pretty positive. Um, try move in silence. That's the Seven of Swords. Try move in silence. People can sometimes, yeah, you guys are being watched. Seven, the King of Swords and the Seven of Swords, you guys are being watched. So try and move in silence because people will try and get in your way. Okay, you're doing this, that, and the fourth. If you're not, including me, I don't want you to be successful. I don't want you to be more successful than I am. So yeah, just be mindful of that. It really feels like getting very clear on what you want and just like moving toward your goal though. So I like that for y'all. Um, Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands real quick. King of Pentacles, that's your energy. There goes the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So it feels like, it really feels like whatever the conflict is, if there was too many things going on, Three of Pentacles, like too many side projects or whatever, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, whatever it is, it just works out. Five of Swords reversed is definitely a lot better than getting it like this. So whatever difficulties, whatever challenges, if there's any mental conflict, any just conflicting things, those things get out of the way. Holding back gets out of the way. Having too many options gets out of the way, and it feels like somebody makes a choice. They choose, they and whatever this is starts to go ahead and grow and evolve from the beginning to the at least the like intermediary. Is that how you say that? Intermediate stage. This looks good for you guys, even though you have like so many reverse cards. It really feels like if somebody was working something out, they worked it out. They worked it out, made a choice, and they're moving forward. So with that being said, especially if it's the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles was here last time, I think, last reading. So that being said, guys, good for you, especially if you're thinking about making investments this week. Um, I can't tell you which ones to make. That is up to you guys. Get a professional opinion on that. But it looks like whatever it is, it starts off in a very, you know, kind of ground floor type of thing, and then it starts to move forward. So good for Taurus. Use that Jupiter energy to get where you want to go. Next is Gemini, right? Yeah, Taurus, Gemini. Hope I spelled that right. I can't really see from this side. All right, Gemini. Let's see. We're gonna do this. Oops, I haven't been pulling any cards from the experimental deck. That's okay. I don't think we need it today. I wasn't even thinking about it till I saw it, so it's okay. Let's come for it. Gemini's. Sweet. Somebody you're dealing with might have Chiron in Gemini or have something prominent in Gemini that's not the sun, moon, rising. It might be like a node or something, or an asteroid. All right, Gemini. Everyone to know what's coming for you guys. Three of Swords. I don't know why. Let's put it right there. Queen of Swords. That is Gemini energy, and there goes the Hermit. Somebody may find themselves like trying to heal while they're, yeah, Four of Swords, trying to heal. There goes the Five of Swords. So it feels like if there was a difficult time, Five of Swords energy, it really feels like somebody trying to heal from it, turning their back on it, maybe starting to see what the future can hold for them. There goes the Hermit there, but maybe like doing it all in silence, taking it all in. Um, if it feels like one person or the other person has put this to rest and they're just starting over. What I'm seeing in my mind's eye is the sword cards in this deck going from the end to the beginning. So it's like the Five of Swords already happened. So this person right now, instead of going Five of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, they're going Four of Swords, Three of Swords next, and then the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords, if that makes sense. So it's like instead of progressing forward, it's like they're going backward, but maybe they have to get to this point where they're able to heal. And so they're kind of hanging out in this Four of Swords, Five of Swords energy. I'm sorry, Four of Swords, Three of Swords energy. They may even still be having to like deal with the Five of Swords energy here. If you have Aries placements or you're dealing with an Aries, you might want to go watch that because Aries had the Five of Swords there. Let's look at the Three of Swords with the Four of Swords. Two of Wands. So it feels like if there was a heartbreak over a relationship, if I was supposed bottom of the deck, heartbreak over a relationship, maybe a family broke up. It feels like the female counterpart. The female counterpart, it really looks like this lady right here on this card, down here, bathing. It feels like the part if somebody you're dealing with has Aquarius placements, um, it really feels like that person is dealing going forward. If you have Aquarius placements, just take how it resonates, okay? I always tell you guys, take how it resonates. So it feels like if you're dealing with somebody, an Aquarius placement, that person is like putting whatever this relationship is to rest. She is done. She's moving toward the future. She's trying to figure out, where she wants to go. She's making plans. Two of Wands can be plans. She's like doing whatever she wants and needs to do to go forward. Somebody feels like trying to hold her back. Let's do the Hermit, and then we're gonna move on. Hermit looks to me like big black dog. I mean, it is a big black dog. Somebody could have a dog, somebody could want a dog, but it looks like a I forget what they're called actually. There goes the magician, 10 of wands. Why is the magician here? Five of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Swords keeps popping up. It feels like somebody is trying to get in the way of this queen moving forward, trying to throw her off balance. So if you guys identify with the queen, I feel like you guys need to touch yourself, do spiritual cleansings, make sure you're protecting your home, cleanse your house, like do everything you need to do to take care of yourself because it feels like if you identify with the Queen of Swords, somebody is trying to get in your way. Somebody is trying to um stop you from having good fortune. If you had a breakup, it feels like the Queen of Swords is the one who is on the star card. She's on the Four of Swords. She's like putting whatever this is to rest. It feels like it might be a heterosexual relationship, but take it how it resonates. If it's not that, it looks very much like the woman, the female presenting person, the person that identifies as, the more feminine energy going forward. And like she's determined to go. Okay. She's determined to get out. Look at that. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. She's done. She's tired. She's not. It's like some things she's ready to move forward with quickly. Other things she's like planning out very well. But she may also have been planning these things out for a long time. And she might have another person there waiting for her because the Queen of Swords can be a divorced woman. So if you guys are divorcees, you're moving forward, good for you. If you guys are dealing with a divorcee, it feels like you um I don't know, this person's moving forward. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and go to with Gemini, we're gonna do Cancer. Cancer. Cancer, we're gonna do this. What's coming for my Cancer viewers? Seeing that bridge, actually there was like three bridges in 1 week that they all had, damage. They all took damage. One even came down. I was just on 3322. You guys might be like on the crew to clean that up or to rebuild it or to help find the cars that are probably still down there. And if you lost somebody on that bridge, I'm sorry for your loss. The bridges that came down, or that one bridge that came down. I think there was two though. Anyway, okay, so you've got Nine of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. Somebody may be trying to like cut out drinking too much. Five of Pentacles because it's causing health issues. If you are drinking too much, just try and mitigate that. Don't go too crazy. You may also be cutting out like being too emotional or feeling like okay. So this looks like you wanted something, maybe you didn't get it. You became this Queen of Swords. I'm hearing like Ice Queen. I'm also hearing that song called Queen of Me. It's a Disney song, and you're like now you're refusing, to accept your emotions. Maybe you're putting your emotions on the back burner. Maybe you're not like this is giving like you feel like you're not dealing with your grief. You're just ignoring it, or you're drinking it, or you're smoking it, or you're eating it, and it's it's not good. It does feel like loss. It feels like grief. And this may have been something that happened years ago, but it's like sneaking back up on you again. I'm going to tell you guys this, and then I'm going to leave it at that. You have to feel your feelings, or it will become like it can get in, it can stick in your body, it can stick in your bones, and you can start to get sick. Okay? So if you need to go see a professional, maybe you already are seeing a professional and don't want to accept what they're saying, but I don't know. Seek professional advice if you need help with anything. Let's look at this Four of Cups. I am an advocate for mental health, guys. If you need some help, it goes to Eight of Cups. It definitely feels like something, like I'm hearing grief stricken. Feel your feelings. If you need help feeling them, like I said, go to a professional that can help you. Four of Cups, Ace of Cups. This could also be like the loss of a job, or somebody offers you a job, but you're not making enough money there. Queen of Pentacles, you may be offering somebody else something and they refuse to take it. There goes the Magician and the King of Swords as well. So this may even be like negotiating with a a partner in business. Like one partner feels like they want to be more logical, the other one wants to be like, they want to like build their storehouses for the future. You guys, it really feels like talking to somebody, but again, also grief. So with that being said, you guys make sure that you take care of yourself this week. If it's a business matter, if you're trying to get a loan that feels like maybe not getting it, not now, you may have to have a co-signer. You might get rejected the first time, but if you go back with a co-signer, it's more likely for you to get it. That's what it feels like anyway. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. We're going to move on to what comes after Gemini. Wait, no. With Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. That was Cancer. We're doing Leo. Leo, Leo. You know what? We're gonna do Leo with this deck because Leo likes. I feel like my Leo's like this. This just feels like a very Leo deck. But anyway, well, I know it's coming for Leos this week. Should I take that? We're gonna see if the Four of Cups comes out again. All right, Leo. The world. First thing that I heard though was the world is a vampire. There goes the sun. That's a Smashing Pumpkin song. And then there goes the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign. I like the world and the sun here because it really feels like a positive ending to something that was difficult. Yeah, and Leos were having a hard time over the past couple weeks. So just maybe go back and watch those to see what else is going on. But here we go with the Four of Swords. I like the Four of Swords with the Sun, with the World, with the King of Pentacles. There goes the Queen of Pentacles down there. So it really feels like a positive. It feels like somebody comes to a conclusion that they're going to be happy regardless of what is going on out there. Let's see what cycle is closing, my Leos? And you're out here with your Sun energy. And you're out here twice with the world card, right? Yep, Leo's on the world card. The world with the Six of Wands that fell out, definitely getting like of coming to the successful conclusion of something. It could also be like rebuilding after a tower fell down. You could also be dealing with your children because the queen and the king were here together. Um, be mindful of like stomach ulcers and things of that nature. Please take very good care of your health. You might find yourself having like sinus issues or um, headaches. Somebody might be very, very Christian. I'm hearing the song. She's like, earthquakes, hurricanes, fire and disease. Um, I don't even know who sings that. I think it's Pastor Shirley Caesar, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, these all came out. I feel like you guys may have experienced a tower moment and things came to a successful conclusion. So even if they haven't necessarily became like gotten to that point yet, it feels like it's going to get there soon. The Sun card here, it's like you see what you need to see, and you move forward. You might take a little bit of time to like absorb what's going on, but once you do that, it feels like you're able to move forward successfully toward maybe somebody else who might fit you better, or if it was a fight you had with your spouse, it feels like some kind of successful resolution there. Maybe you even realize you don't want to be with this person anymore, you know, and that's the successful conclusion that you come to. Whatever the case is for y'all, if it is financial or it's in relationships, a family thing, it feels like, first of all, y'all need rest, not just sleep. You need rest, not just sleep. You need rest, not just sleep. Okay, I will say that all the time. I think Aries got that like in the last couple of weeks. You need rest, not just sleep. It feels like you're starting to be able to come down and do that. And I'm telling you guys to make time for that, okay? All right. So, with that being said, make sure to take care of yourselves, Aries. Overall, it looks positive. Let's go ahead to Virgo. What do I like for Virgo? I want to use my original Waite Tarot deck, but it's not here right now. It's not here indeed. I don't think I have anything that even looks like a Waite Tarot deck over here. Alright, so I could swear I had more decks recently. I need to buy some more. Anyway, we're gonna go to Virgo. I'm hearing that Madonna, when she was going through her like a virgin, the other word, there's this, it's a stereotype called the is it Madonna whore complex or the Madonna whore dynamic. And I'm for some reason like hearing her song like a virgin for you guys. I'm gonna have to post that down below. It's coming for me. I want to call you guys virgins. I don't know why. If that is you, that is perfectly fine. Or maybe you've just been celibate for a while. Being celibate is perfect. It's okay. Mm. King of Swords is trying to come out. We're gonna see if it actually does. What is going on? I want to get a good shuffle, please. Okay. All right, Virgo. Tower card just wanted to come out. Tower card. There goes the Nine of Wands and the Two of Swords. And the Four of Wands. Interesting. What is this Tower card doing here? It does feel like, though, if you're dealing with a Tower moment, if you've got like big Scorpio, energy around you. It feels like try not to see it. Um, if you're out biking or doing something highly active, make sure you're wearing your helmet. Make sure you're like taking care not to hurt yourself. Don't be stubborn. Seven of Wands tried to come out. Don't be stubborn. If you have something going on, because this guy has a helmet, that guy has, this lady has a blindfold on. If you've got something going on, like a headache or a band of pressure around your head, go seek medical assistance, please. Target. It's time. Last time here, please. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, something, the infinity symbol going on here. You may receive a message that you're not, you know, that's not like the kind of message you wanted to get. Getting very much Scorpio energy here. You may find benefit in moving in silence, especially if you're buying a house or if you're trying to fix a house or something. It's Two of Swords, yeah. Eight of Swords, you might find yourself feeling stuck. What is it that you guys are ignoring? You're ignoring something, and that's the exact proper way to come and have a tower moment, okay? You're ignoring something, you're not paying attention to it, maybe even willfully, you're not making decisions. Um, you're putting up barriers, you're like getting in your own way, even. And it definitely feels like there's a desire to build something. It feels like it could be a house or a home or some kind of maybe even a relationship. This can be a card of marriage. But instead of using all of these poles to build the house, you're like getting in your own way, putting the poles up as like a fence instead of putting it up as a house. And on the Four of Wands, there is the towers in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is the tower right here. This is the tower right here. Nine of Wands is looking back toward the tower. And then the Two of Swords is not looking at anything. The King of Swords is looking toward the past. So maybe you guys are focused on a tower that happened before. Maybe a happy home got broken up. Maybe you are from a broken home. Maybe a marriage got broken up. You could be watching somebody else's marriage break up. Let's look at the Four of Wands to see what it is. What's this Four of Wands here, please? King of Pentacles, it doesn't really help much. Knight of Rods, High Priestess, the King of Rods. You might have had something going on between you and your father. Nine of Pentacles. And it could also be like a breakup. Or maybe like, and you're out here as the King of Pentacles here. But it feels definitely like maybe something from the past um, coming back because Death card is here with the King of Swords. It feels like an Emperor energy as well. This could be the same person, or it could be, other stuff going on. It feels like the King of Swords is looking back at himself from the past. But with the Four of Wands as the underlying energy, it feels like there can be positive things here with the Tower card. It doesn't always have to be, you crashed your car or um, you your house burned down. It could be you. You already know that you can be indecisive. You already know that you can have a victim mentality. You already know that you can be spiky and defensive um with the Nine of Wands. You already know that. So you might be like going back through, since the Death card is here on the Tower card, and it feels like a past energy that happened maybe with a father. Maybe your father taught you things that you know you can't bring into your future one way or the other. And it might be a subconscious thing that you know you can't do this, and maybe you're doing self-reflection so that you can have a Four of Wands type of situation. If that is not what's going on, that is the advice. And you may be doing this transformation slowly. I applaud you if you guys are doing self-reflection, if you are very self-aware, and you're just, trying to be a better person, and you can't take certain behaviors into the future. Good for you. A lot of people just never get there. They never get there and say, yeah, it's me. I'm the problem. Um, but anyway, we're going to go from Virgo to Libra. The birds are singing. I'm hearing what is that? Who does that? Hold on. The Jabberwocky. I'm hearing the poem, The Jabberwocky. So this deck does have reverse cards. We're gonna see what happens for Libra. Whoop. You may find yourself um reciting the Jabberwocky poem. You may also find that people are telling such lies that that they're not making any sense. So it's like nonsense. You may also like Alice in Wonderland. That was I think that was a poem from one of the Alice in Wonderland into the looking glass down the rabbit hole. I forget what it's called. The actual full name of that. But anyway, you may find yourself having a very Alice in Wonderland type of week. Maybe having an Alice in Wonderland themed party. I don't know. The Mad Hatter's Tea Party, hosting one of those. Seems like a very Libran thing to do. That is falling apart. I knew that. Stop. Libra. The Fool reversed. The Nine of Wands reversed. The King of Wands reversed. And the Four of Pentacles. The only card that's upright is the Four of Pentacles. How very strange. Somebody might be finding out that they took a bad deal. You may have taken a leap of faith towards someone or something, but it's coming off as like a bad deal. I'm hearing like it keeps coming back like a bad penny. You may find that this King of Wands is like holding on to you guys. They may have come towards you. They may have taken a leap of faith towards you, but it was a bad deal for you. Mm-mm. Magician. Okay, so what I told you guys before? That there's like nonsense. Somebody may be coming towards you nonsense, like speaking nonsense. Um, if you walk, I'm seeing somebody walk in New York City. If you walk a lot, the temperance card came out reversed. If you walk a lot, it feels like a journey. Um, be mindful that people around you, are watching you guys, are following you. It feels like what I'm seeing is a homeless, specifically a homeless man, like trying to snatch your purse or something. Just be, take. I would tell anybody this, okay? Take appropriate precautions for whatever the case is. If you're walking around in New York City alone, make sure you're not looking down because they were out there punching people in the face for a little bit. So be careful with that. What about this fool card? Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. That's it. That's it. Don't be a fool. Reversed or upright, the fool can be a very the word that I'm hearing is auspicious card. The Fool can be a very positive card. It can be like taking a leap of faith toward something that you want, toward, a positive future. But here it feels like taking, like falling, being snatched around, um, even playing the fool, being played like a fool. I'm hearing that song by 6ix9ine where it's called Gooba. He's like, play me like a dummy, like bitch, are you dumb? Be smart this week. Especially if it comes to wandering around by yourself, if you're on like a subway, even if you're like an Uber, even if you're dealing with people that you know, especially if it's an Aries or a Sagittarius, just be mindful. If you're going out on dates with people, this looks kind of like a date with a very negative man or a very negative masculine. Just be mindful that you bring your own transportation or bring money for an Uber, bring your own money to pay for your own food. Make sure your phone is charged. Like it really feels like having a bit of a difficult time this week, but make sure, yeah, I feel like you can come out of it, okay? You just have to be like pay attention. They say keep your head on a swivel. There's also this Nigerian saying shine your eye because not everybody is your friend. I'm hearing Bull's Tale by Jadina. In that story, the quote that he says that always stuck with me is he says, in the villa, never eat what they give you. You're with your fam, but your fam may not be with you. So just be careful this week. I love you guys. Be safe. Hope to see you in the next one. All right, we're going to Scorpio. Scorpios are kind of scary to me. They're scary, but I like Scorpio energy. It's a little bit intense. I always tell Scorpios probably too much of my life story, but they're the only ones. Like most of the time, people will tell me their life story. You know what I mean? So, Scorpio, you want to know what's coming for you guys. Another thing about Scorpio energy is either people are like immediately attracted to you guys and they like you and they want to be your friend, or, like they're vibing with your vibe, or they're repulsed by you guys and they don't want to have anything to do with you, or they like have a revenge complex or something. Like Scorpios have a very interesting life a lot of the time. I mean, that's what happens when you are ruled by the god of death. I kind of understand it a little bit, um, because my sun sign is Capricorn, and we are ruled by the god of time, the god of karma, the god of fucking hard work. What is coming from the Scorpios? Our god, if we're looking at it like the god that rules the planet, let's say planet, the planet that rules Capricorn, the story of the gods, Jupiter, Saturn, same one, same thing, is that not Jupiter. I'm sorry, my bad. Kronos. He ate his children because he was afraid they were going to overtake him. So imagine that. Anyway, imagine having that as your ruler. We want to know what's coming for Scorpios over the next 7 days. Why? right. Let's see. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Seven of Swords. What the fuck? Oh, I think last week you guys also had something similar coming out. Seven of Wands. You guys still dealing with Four of Pentacles. Still dealing with something that's like looking a bit difficult, looking a bit challenging. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Somebody else got the Five of Swords. I think it was Aries. Aries and somebody else. All right, so what I'm hearing is street pharmacist and heroine. I'm just gonna leave that there. The law. What I'm hearing is I fought the law, and the law won. So if you guys are street pharmacists or you were in the past, it feels like I don't know why I'm hearing a jury of your peers. Um, this feels like a baggie, a dime bag, whatever the case. I'm also getting contraband vibes from that. So I'm sorry to hear. Somebody may also be a lawyer having to deal with this. Seven of Swords, please. I'm not going to ignore the Hierophant being a card of marriage with the Three of Cups here, Five of Seven of Swords. You guys need to find yourselves being tempted, or somebody else was tempted. There was the Chariot card. They just went off to do what they wanted to do. There was the Knight of Swords. So I don't like this energy at all. There are two aces. I feel like somebody gets caught. There goes the Hangman. I feel like somebody gets caught if somebody is cheating. They get caught. Okay? You may find that you may catch them by tracking their car. I mean, the Ace of Swords may be a tracker, like information being sent, new information being sent back to you about your marriage through a car, through the person's car, like reading their information. You may even have the ability to look at their GPS location, um, using their OnStar or whatever. And it feels like maybe not wanting to believe that somebody could do this, holding back, or collecting this information. Even be mindful if you guys are not doing, if you're doing something illegal. I feel like um, you may be. My grandmother used to say, you may feel like you're getting by, but you're not getting away. I feel like there's being information collected. Okay, I feel like there's more than one person involved. You do it with Taurus or the Chariot's Cancer. Somebody finna get caught though. Look at his leg with the string around it. I recently heard if you're gonna do something stupid, do it smart. I'm also seeing like somebody being retained, detained, a lot of things getting in your way at the same time, especially if you've been doing things or somebody's been doing things illegally. If this not, if this is not a legal situation or a romantic like third party thing, it feels like if it is a it's like a different situation, it feels like an institutional thing where information is being gathered and somebody's gonna get caught and they're gonna be being confronted by what's going on. Okay? So you have to be mindful of that. Please, please, please take care of yourselves. I'm hearing law keep away. That is a hoodoo oil, or it may not be the traditional title for something. I'm not sure what the traditional one is right now. I am tired all of a sudden. I am rambling now. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We're going to go on to Sagittarius. I think this has two T's in it. I think it has two T's in it. If it's not, it is what it is. Why is that capitalized? Why is it capitalized? All right, Sagittarius. We want to What's going for our Saggies over the last, I would think. I hear somebody right now. This is late. I know. This week was the eclipse, and I had to help some family members that I did not expect to have to. Three of Pentacles. I could not come home and do Three of Swords this reading like I wanted to. There goes the Nine of Swords. Okay. Page of Pentacles, and there goes the Emperor. I feel like somebody might be awake at night, reminiscing or ruminating on the past and things that happened before. What is this Three and Nine of Swords about? Okay. There goes your energy, Temperance card. Okay, so yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like whatever this is happened in the past already. You may have been dealing with an Aries, which is a sister sign or a sun that's trying your sun sign or your rising sign or whatever the case. Four of Pentacles. This person I felt like that, like, yo, why am I stuttering? Feels like they could never talk to you. Could like clearly there goes a card of Aries as well. Um, they could never like give you what you were asking for. They could never like just talk to you straight. And it's like they held back a lot. It feels like y'all are coming out of a heartbreak and you still have to deal with some of the anxiety and maybe some of the issues that were there with the demon on the card. But I feel like you guys are taking it in stride. If you broke up with somebody and it was like a long-term thing, you may have gotten some money there. But what I like is this 10 with the temperance, and sometimes I don't like the 4, but what I do like about it being here is like it's not coming off as being like stingy or for y'all it's not coming off as y'all withholding. It's coming off as like moving forward. It's like whatever this is, you finished it. It's over. Whatever the project that you were working on, whatever the relationship was, whatever it was. It's like you built it, it's over, you're done. So you're moving toward the next step. Maybe you're gathering things so that you can move forward. Maybe you're saving money to travel, because this can be a card of travel. The Tower card, the tower is way back there in the mountains. So you're moving forward. The tower came down. You're healing. You're like resting. And it does feel like you guys were dealing with an Aries. We've got a card of Aries. We've got the King of Wands and the another card of Aries. So it does feel like you guys were dealing with an Aries. Maybe the Aries broke your heart. Um, I want to know more about this for the fortune. I like the Wheel of Fortune with this Temperance card because y'all's ruler is Jupiter, and Jupiter is a very lucky and positive sign as long as it's placed well in your chart. Even if it's not, it really feels like it still kind of helps you. But it feels very much with these two cards together as this energy being bigger than the 3 and the Nine of Swords. And if you are kind of stuck in heartbreak, um, it's like you're being called to pull on your lucky Jupiter energy so that you can just go ahead and move forward because Jupiter Sagittarius are just a little bit luckier most of the time than the other star signs. The sun. Yeah, so the sun came out with the temperance card. This right here, the Wheel of Fortune. And I see you guys turning away from this difficult, energy, crying over spilled milk. You may have a Sagittarius moon, Justice card. So what I like also with this is like illumination coming out if you're going through a court case or whatever. It's like things being revealed to you, but also look at the most recent eclipse is in your chart to see what it's doing. I think it's trine your sun sign or your rising sign or your moon sign or whatever the case is. So it's working a little bit in an easier aspect. So it feels like you're being called to heal old wounds and anxieties. You're moving forward. And if you're going through a court case, justice with this Four of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles, it really feels like somebody that is opposing you, they're being forced. It's like this was one of their pentacles being wrestled from them and being given to you guys. I don't know why I'm seeing you guys as this little person here, but I am. So with that being said, it's challenging, but it does look positive in the end. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Whatever is in the dark will come to the light, especially now that karma is so heavy on everybody. That eclipse may have brought that kind of to the forefront there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all next one. Bye for now. All right, so Capricorn. Wait, yeah, Capricorn. We're going to do that for my Capricorns. I'll just use this one. It's easier. It's easier. Don't use this one. This deck does have reversed cards in it. We're going to see what happens. This one is falling apart. I need to like get another one because it's falling apart so bad. But anyway, one that's coming for a Capricorn over the 7 days over this week. Capricorn got Judgment reversed. Two of Cups. Somebody does not want something to end. Four of Pentacles, but there's like they're being forced to let go. And there goes the Justice card. If you guys have Sagittarius placements, you might want to go watch that. You probably have a Sagittarius Mercury though. Um, like it's likely that you guys have Sagittarius Mercury because Capricorn Sun, either you have Sag, Capricorn, or Aquarius Mercury. Mercury does not move that far from the Sun, in your birth chart. So anyway, this upright is like, revisiting things. You're almost to the end. Um, it's like the death throes of something. Like reverse to me, for some reason, what I'm getting is like somebody does not want this to end. They do not want, I'm just hearing, I don't want it to end. I don't want it to be over. Um, which is very strange because reverse, that to me would be something else. You know, what I'm seeing is a lock being turned. Very strange. Let's look at this judgment card. And this right here, reversed, you guys may have left a situationship or a relationship. Upright is very positive. Reversed, it's like it's not as positive. It still kind of is, but it's not like the most positive. These two cards together, it's feeling like a court case. The only thing that's like really clear here is the Two of Cups in the middle of everything. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, not a Sagittarius, I'm sorry, a Scorpio or a Libra, that might be confirmation here. Why is the card reversed? For some reason, I'm getting things like falling out. I'm hearing like literally reverse the judgment. This fell out for Four of Wands. Somebody, if you guys recently got divorced, somebody might regret that, and they may want the judgment reversed. But they were not giving to the situation. They were not like, this person could also be a fuckboy. Ace of Cups, it's like somebody wants to start over. I feel like y'all may have been dealing with like a bad marriage or something, because that is a card of marriage. It's called a card of soulmates. If you were dealing with a I'm hearing Aries, so what I say was Virgo. If you guys did get divorced though, or you left something, it doesn't have to be. The reason why I'm feeling like relationship divorce is because Justice card, the judge, judgment, the judge, and then I'm seeing like Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, type Four of Wands. It feels like a relationship. Um, Somebody does not want to let go. This is also coming off as anger, maybe even resentment. I'm also hearing hate, like somebody hates you guys. Oh, go watch your uh quarterly reading. You guys have a hater. I'm also hearing stalker. This person could be watching you guys on social media. It's like I'm hearing that song. I don't know who sings it, but I know just the lyrics. They're smiling in your face. This came out on the floor. The Magician. You can be with an Aries. I said that already, I think. They're smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Definitely getting like backstabby vibes here. This, if you did break up with somebody, this person is not your friend. Please know that. This person is not your friend. They're smiling in your face all the time. They want to take your place, okay? I want to look at this Two of Cups. Is this a new thing or an old thing? Seven of Swords. Somebody might get caught off doing something they ain't got no business. There was Ten of Wands, the Magician reverse. Somebody for real, like, don't get manipulated, y'all. Eight of Wands, feeling like they're attacking more than anything else. Somebody, hold on. That did not answer my question. Um, what? This does feel like divorce. You could, I'm also hearing bitch. Somebody might think you're a bitch. That didn't answer my question. Okay, so let's do this one more time. Is this a new thing or an old thing? So this might be a new thing coming in after the old thing has gone out, which makes sense because you do have an Ace of Cups. But I'm getting like a lot of mixed energy here that I don't like. So be mindful of the past, not believing in that the past is over. is Capricorn dealing with here? What I'm hearing is somebody who didn't know your worth until you were gone. There goes the King of Pentacles. He's upright, so I feel like that's good. Oop, there you are. I think that's you. Ten of Wands. So I feel like this, since he came up upright, I feel like he is actually a new person. This feels like an old person, like who didn't know. And I'm seeing the eyes. You probably can't see it very well. That looks like an eye to me. That looks like an eye to me. If you're planning on moving forward, you're being watched. Please know that. Please know that you're being watched. With somebody where things didn't work out with them, you're coming out of the cold. Yeah, I feel like you guys avoided a tower moment with this person, or the tower is gone, it's over, the family has, started moving forward. There was no victory here. It's like nobody really won all of these cards. I should stop pulling cards, really. But this feels like the past person. Things didn't work out with them. There's like, I feel like you guys are coming out of rejection. The tower is like being, the debris is being moved out of the way is what I'm like getting the motion for, like being swept out of the way. You're like moving forward toward your new your new like future and stuff. But I feel like the king the Jesus Christ, the Knight of Wands, I feel like they are still hanging around. They're still in your energy. They're still secretly watching. If you have moved on to another relationship, they are trying to get in the way. If they do, if they know anything about magic, um, they're trying to use that to impede your movement forward. But I'm getting like this energy of somebody releasing their hand. They can't continue to hold on to you. You know what I mean? They have to let you go so that new things can come in, so that this King of Wheels can come in for the Empress, which I feel like you guys are. But it's like somebody intentionally like putting stress on a cable until it snaps. I feel like secretly this person wants to manipulate you guys back. This person is man. Oh my God. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Capricorns, y'all just, I feel like y'all bossed up. You were like, look, I'm done with your bullshit. I am leaving. And that's been like a consistent theme throughout your readings for the last like 6 months. So, Capricorn, I can't see if I spelled that right or not. It's gonna have to be what it is. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers. Got Aquarius. That song just keeps playing in my mind. They're smiling in your face. Coming for our Aquarians, please, over this week. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop it. Aquarians this week. Oops. The Lovers in the Sun card already? Wow. Five of Wands. And then there goes the Knight of Cups there. Queen of Wands. How very interesting for you. Let's look at this Lovers card. Is it a decision or is it a relationship? After that. Or a blessing, it could also be that. Lovers, the Hierophant. Okay, so there might be some conflict regarding it could still be a decision at a job that you have to go back and forth and consider and see which what you want to do. If you were applying for jobs, uh-oh, hopefully this is catching everything. If you guys were applying for jobs, it feels like you guys get a call back from more than one. Maybe this can be money. This can be an institution. This can be like a promotion or good news. So you guys might financially be getting where you want to go. You might have a job offer, multiple job offers that come in for you. The sun card here. Well, let's look at the sun card. The seven and the five of wands, though, it definitely feels like a lot of towards you guys. Sun. Oh, nice. Okay, so you're advancing forward. You may want to check and see what's going on in Leo, which is opposite your sign. King of Pentacles keeps coming out. There was the Magician. So if you guys, it really feels like money, finances, boss. If a boss is like watching you guys, I feel like they're watching you because they want to advance you. If you were going out for a car loan, it feels like you get information back. If it's not um everything, it's like they might approve you for a certain amount for a car, but it's not as much as you wanted for the car that you wanted to get. But it's like it's a yes, but it comes with like a bit of conflict or other things. I think you guys are getting good news though. Whatever this is, it's like good news. Oh, sorry, Knight of Cups. My bad. Feeling Aries, a Taurus, a Gemini, a Leo, a Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Taurus trying to flip over. We're gonna see if it does it again. Taurus just wanted to come out. So what I was hearing when I was shuffling was that song by Billie Eilish. And it was weird because I was like, oh, it looks like good news. Then I was hearing bad, bad news. One of us is gonna lose. I'm the powder, you're the fuse. Just add some friction. You might find if this is a relationship and not a financial thing, you might find this person coming in towards you, the King of Pentacles, I feel like, as an addiction. You might want to look at your Venus with this person's Venus, or if you have what I'm hearing is hard Pluto aspects from Venus to their Pluto, your Venus to their Venus, your Pluto to their Venus, like Mars and their Pluto, or whatever the case is. You may want to just look at that. This could also be high competition in the job that you're dealing with. Conflict, high competition. You may get good news and have jealous eyes on you because your news is so good. Something's going on. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use a what? Ugh, I need to get like better equipment like today. I need better equipment today. Don't do that. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups. I wasn't focused on a question, so I'm going to focus on the question. All right. Five Swords. Yeah. So it feels like if you get good news, especially if it's like about a job, it feels like you have jealous eyes upon you. For them, it's bad news. For them, they're losing. For them, they're not doing as well as you are. Bad, bad news. One of us is gonna lose. Person lost or is losing. I'm the powder, you're the fuse. You guys may have been, well, I'm seeing sparks. It may have been passionate at one point, but then it went up in flames at the end. Just add some friction. You are my strange addiction. You guys may have someone coming to. Like, let's look at the photos of wands here. This is feeling like job, but it also feels like it could be relationship. Five of wands, nine of cups. Somebody doesn't want you to get what you want, honestly. Five of pentacles, yeah, yeah. Death card. So I do feel like the conflict will resolve itself. Ten of wands. It feels like you get good news. Something's revealed to you. Maybe something you've been working on for a long time comes to fruition, and it feels like you just have jealous eyes on you. What I'm hearing is like, I don't want you to succeed. We're not friends. I don't want you to, advance without me. I don't want you to become without me. I don't want you to like really this person just wanted you to evaporate without them. It's like, okay, I'm not with you. That means that I'm getting like object permanence. That means like you don't exist anymore. But I have to keep watching you exist and do well and thrive. And by God, I hate that. That's like what I'm feeling and what I'm hearing from whoever it is that's watching you with these jealous eyes. All right. Do you take care of yourself, get what you want out of your life. You're gonna have haters, babe. You're just gonna have haters. So sorry that it might feel difficult, but you're not. Somebody told me you're not doing it right if you don't have haters. So anyway, we're gonna go to Pisces. Thank you, Aquarians, for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now. So Pisces. I need to do this so that I don't forget. I don't want to forget. I want to remember. It's gonna be what it is. If it's spelled wrong, it's spelled wrong. I can tell what it says. Missed the last one, Pisces. Uh-oh, wrong way. I'm already hearing that some of you are having to adjust something. But I mean, everybody has to adjust something at some point. King of Cups, that can be Pisces energy. The moon. Some people think that the moon is a Pisces card. I always see it as a Cancer card. The Hermit. All right. I also see you guys like retreating into your um like your cubby hole. There goes Seven of Pentacles. Um, it's like you're waiting and watching for revelation. I don't know if you guys are spiritual people. The moon can be a very spiritual card, especially since so many different people use it to do like spells and stuff. You may be like going with the moon signs to like do something spiritual, like a cleansing or something, you know. Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm hearing the Sermon on the Mount. I don't know where that is in the Bible, but it's like being up here on this mountain waiting for revelation. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. You guys, maybe you guys are priests or priestesses or whatever the case, but it's um like waiting for guidance or meditating or something, you know? The king is also looking at the moon and he has a cup in his hand. It is not a good time. I don't feel like for y'all to be drinking like a lot. You know what I mean? Let's look at the moon. The star is inside of the hermit's lantern. Those two cards to me are connected. So the star and the hermit to me are very connected, and they're also like spiritual cards. There's a lot of water in these cards as well. Somebody may feel like their intuition got cut off because I'm seeing free flowing water behind him. I'm seeing water with the crab coming out of it, but then I'm seeing all of this snow. So it really feels like maybe you guys got cut off spiritually. Maybe just for it's temporary though, because um you can always melt ice. Repressed memories may also be coming back. I'm seeing a temple, two temples where two different like families, ancestors reside. Seeing a lot of red and gold. It reminds me of the altars that a lot of nail salons have, or Chinese food restaurants. You guys may have a doggy. The moon can be associated with dogs, which goes to Five of Wands. And the reason why your intuition may be blocked is because you've got a lot of conflict around you. Two of Swords, yes. It feels like some kind of blockage, and you're like traveling to like unblock your intuition. Seven of Pentacles is the Nine of Wands. You can't push too hard for whatever this is. You just have to like you're gonna have to go through it. If you're having like if you're going through an emotionally stressful period of time, that feels like what's causing you to be frozen. Especially if you're like overthinking things. It's like what I'm seeing, you know, those commercials or those TV shows or cartoons or whatever, where somebody gets really angry, they got steam coming out of their ears. It feels like your brain's overworking, and like the the physical world is getting in the way of your spiritual world. But um, I feel like you guys already know what to do. You don't need me to tell you. Five of Pentacles. Also may feel left out in the cold. But I do feel like eventually, you'll be able to get back where you were before. You'll be able to get back on your feet. You'll be able to like return to um where you were, start over, get what you want. You just have to like listen to go to somebody you trust to give you a reading, okay? But it definitely does feel like blocked intuition. All the water in these cards, it's frozen on the Hermit. Um, yeah. And then you're like waiting and watching to see if things that you've done will unblock your intuition. Somebody may also be trying to clear their chakras as well. If that is the case, it's feeling like spontaneous, like having spontaneous premonitions, having like dreams and things of that nature. And this is so interesting to me because I don't normally get messages this deep like this, like for spiritual people. A lot of the time, it's like you guys already know what's going on, so there's like topical stuff. But this feels like something that's like really really deep for a spiritual person. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, donate, comment. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Um, be safe, take care. Ciao for now.